number. Okay, that's positive, right? Or you get, or that's what that's equal to is -1 times 40 over -1 times 5. See, that cancels. So you get 40 over 5. Okay? Now what's 40 divided by 5? How many times 5 go into 40? That's 8 times. Okay? 5 goes into 48 times. So you get 4 plus 8 equals 12. And there is your answer. Alright, now let's try this. We have 10. We have 10 minus 8 minus 3. Another bracket here. 7 minus 6 plus 3. Okay, we have 3 sets of grouping symbols. We got braces, okay, we got brackets, and we have parentheses. Okay. Now the first thing you're going to evaluate this first. This portion here. That's 6 plus 3. Okay. Now that becomes, now 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay. So it's going to be, so we're going to replace all of that with 9. Okay. Seven minus 9. Okay. Now we just eliminated one set of grouping symbols. Now we work on the next set of grouping, which is the braces. You get 7 minus 9, which is -2. So we replace what's in the braces with -2. Okay? So you get 10 minus the same set of numbers. So that's a -2. You get 3 times the -2. Okay? Because here we're multiplying, remember? 3 by the -2. Now, you multiply this. Now you can say -3 by -2, but you would have to change that into 8 plus -3 by -2. But I suggest you don't, because you didn't write it like that in the first place. So, just multiply a +3 by -2, which is what it looks like. A minus, that's your minus sign. Now you do 3 times -2. That's going to give you a -6. Okay? We still have our brackets. Now we have to, here -6 is still in parentheses, so we still deal with this. -1 times -6, or 8 minus a -6, that's 8 plus 6. Okay? plus 6. 10 minus 8 plus 6. You get 10 minus 14, which gives you negative 4. Work on a fractional one. 4 by 3 plus 5 minus 2 over 10 minus 4. Okay? Now, anytime we have a fractional form, we're going to do everything on top, and then we're going to do everything on bottom. Do that separately. And then you divide. So first you take what's in parentheses. You're going to get, for the top, okay, you're going to get 8. That's 4 by 8. 4 times 8 minus 2. Then 10 minus 4, that's 6, okay? 4 times 8. Now on the next, then that equals, now 4 times 8 equals 32. You get 32 minus 2 over 6. 32 minus 2 is 30. So you get 30 over 6, which equals 5. Okay, and that's our final answer. Now, how do you get that? You can perform long division, okay, or you can factor. You can factor. Okay, you can, for example, what do we get if you divide both numbers in half? You get, if I take each and divide it by 2, okay, I say 30 divided by 2 over 6 divided by 2. I use 2 because it's easy to remember. Just divide the number in half. See, 15 over 3, okay? That's a smaller number, that's easier to deal with, isn't it? 15 divided by 3, you know, that's 5. We know that's 5. Okay? Now I can take this number and I can divide that by 3. See, or I can factor out the 3's. Three equals 1 times 3. 15 equals 5 times 3. Right? Now, 3 divided by 3 equals 1, or you can say it cancels out. So we say it cancels out. You get 5 over 1. That's our 5. To try the fractional or the rational expression 2 over the product of 7 and 5/4 minus 1. Okay? We say this is 2 divided by the product of 7 and 5/4